this place is buzzing.
That's right. This venue is a miniature representation of that time known as the era filled with bound... Nameless, your once, during a particularly grueling day, the dream-chasing era was truly a wondrous. I wholeheartedly hope you make it to the finish. Ha ha! That's the Trailblazer.
Hello, everyone! Next up, get ready for the Mega March 7th Adventure, where I'm going to break the speedrun world record!
Trailblazing into the uncharted and challenging the limits. That's Miss March 7th for you. How about Miss Firefly?
I hope that by the end of this journey, everyone will have achieved the outcome that they hope for.
Ah, a wonderful wish. Miss Himiko, what are you expecting from your team?
Safety first, everyone.
Simple words, but full of warmth. Waiting for you are 3 stages, each connected to that era. The first 2 stages offer 2 distinct paths to choose from. And in the last stage, you will face off against a champion who has defended the title to this very day. Those are the rules. Simple. Everyone?
Everyone, as the Charmony Festival is drawing closer, we must reach the end as quickly as possible. March and I haven't known Miss Firefly for too long and aren't overly familiar with her. It'd probably be better if the 2 of you paired up.
Fine by me. Let's do it.
All right. I don't have a problem with that.
We'll split into the assigned groups then. Let's not waste time.
Welcome to the first stage of Soul Glad Enterprise in the school. Now, make your choice.
The stage of dreams for those who dare to dream. Welcome to the School of Acting Stage.
Competitors, allow me to introduce the rules of this challenge to you. There are 3 stages up ahead. On each, you will find an outline of a script. These 3 scripts were written by the Your task is to bring those. Also, a bit of trivia.
We are running out of time, so let's get this over with quickly.
Oh, just take a look at you 2. Envision that you both, you're driving and now, Miss Gray Hair, what line would you deliver to express your disappointment in Penacony?
usually express disappointment this way?
Very good! Now, though you're disappointed, your screen partner is conversely very enthusiastic.
This is great! I love living on the wild side!
Very good! Very intense! And then we cut to the story's next scene. You find a job mending the rails, but the days are long and your endurance can't keep up. Suddenly, now, Miss Greyhair, what line will best express your surprise at this moment? But at this moment, your partner yet gazes into the sky, both her eyes closed. The raindrops fall, blurring her vision, and she tragically says,
Perhaps we were never meant to succeed.
"Fantastic! Up next, you'll be challenged."
I hope these tests won't take too long.
Here, you picking up from where we at this moment, what should you do to make her laugh?
You seriously think that would make someone laugh? The test now is about body language. I don't think dialogue is allowed here.
Right answer. Your companion sees you rolling about in the sand.
I'm gonna get back on my feet and keep moving forward.
A tug at the heartstrings. You have no choice. Fantastic! But it's a pity.
I leave Penacony in utter disappointment.
Of course! Absolutely! However, the
Welcome to the two companions many years later. Their paths. Against the backdrop of a revitalized Penacony. Give it a shot. Try and convey this bittersweet scene to me. Bring it to life with precise and emotive act.
Is this ever going to end? I know! Why don't you try that clockwork thing you used before?
Your performance. never imagined that such a sad scene could.
Huh? But we haven't even done anything! Is his imagination running wild again?
Brilliant! Your portrayal outdoes the original. Beautiful!
We have passed the test. We ought to hurry up. Stellaron is at stake. No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
Congrats to but look at the time!
That red hair can tell.
You'll find out if you have the option to choose gunfire, and now, make your choice! Dear friends, welcome to the enchanting universe created by the Watchmaker. It is said that these cartoons enter into the world of hot.
If it's a gunfire trial, we should be able to settle this with a fight, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. Are we both in control?
Very good. Looks like you. In this Hanu's adventure episode, Boss Stone has gathered his battleship. Alas!
Oh, brave Hanu, you look like you could really use some help. Long time no see. Oh, my, listen close, but you know what? Now, I can't wait to see you finish the dream.
Let's stay alert and make sure those monsters don't spot us. Look up there! If we can push that thing down, do you think that would do the trick? Finally, that's all the jigsaw pieces. Let's hurry back.
Oh my! The exquisite sensation of perfect alignment. Hurry now.
Disconnecting from that thing so suddenly has left me feeling slightly disoriented. Is that Hanu? What exactly?
Tick-tock! It's time for me to make it a...
Clocky?
In Dreamville, Hanu says, battle! The enemy is Era! Touch that suspicious-looking TV right now!
So they just... Sheesh. Well, here we go again. Ready? I am gradually getting used to this.
Oh, did last we spot Bray?
But...
Guess what?
The storage room. It's behind the shelves, right? Now we should have a way of dealing with those baddies. This thing feels just like the soaring locust too. careful. It looks like we've got more company. Here we go again. But no big deal. We're pretty handy with this bazooka now. That should be all of them, right?
Oh my!
Well, that's that. Never mind. Full of supplies. A rare find. Inspection complete. Nothing suspicious.
Congratulations! In the final stage. Welcome to the 30th.
No way. I think I just saw someone. Someone extraordinary.
No danger detected. But never let your guard down.
Please wait! By the glorious...
Are you... a knight of...
Hear ye! The rosy glow of the beauty. Upon hearing of the Fortunately, the mini rabbit... I do not deserve such praise. Unfortunately, that dashing IPC ambassador... Okay, let's get back to business. Though upon arrival I was one... What matters is that if I am fortunate enough to emerge Idrilla, the beauty is the most... Dear friends, please ready yourselves for this trial set forth by the beauty.
All things are as one.
Bear witness to honor.
Joining the battle. Prime detonate!
You want to betray me?
The flesh wound.
stretch me into your bones.
The flesh wound.
Look, listen, feel, think!
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. I will fight for myself until everything burns to ashes! This I shall set the sea ablaze!
Can't wait anymore.
Rise to the challenge.
Memory's tomb has opened its maw. The moment when all dies is so beautiful.
A picture of grace and elegance. Eternal melody.
Pledge thine loyalty. My gallant friend, put forth all your might.
Firefly, type 4, in position.
Every petal in life's garden will be swept away by the wind of time.
Live to fight! Fight to live!
Your convictions, my friends, are indeed on. It's a pity.
Time to
The laurels of victory belong to a driller.
What's in your prescription?
So this is the warmth of life.
Let the duel commence.
Any last words, sweetheart? Look at me.
This is more than a battle.
I shall set the sea ablaze!
The flesh wound.
You want to betray me?
Rise to the challenge.
All things are as one.
Confess.
Still the same old?
My gallant friend, put forth all your might.
Recalibrating. I will claim victory for myself.
Rise to the challenge.
Can't wait anymore.
That's enough. I have come to grasp the sincerity of your cause. I yield. Beautiful! Truly a captivating contest. It is through you that I realize to uphold the honor of a driller. Go forth, my dear friend. Beautiful miss. The audition's crown is yours to claim. I shall remain here, gazing from afar as you bask in the limelight.
We don't have much time. May fate allow us to meet again, Knight of Beauty. In that case, let's make our way to the end. Penacony's really thronging with talent. I hope we make it in time.
Go forth. The champion's stage belongs to the both of you. Bask in the glory you deserve.
Congratulations to the Galactic Baseballer and Firefly on becoming this Scorched Sand Festival's champions! We look forward to their amazing entrance in the charming
Congratulations to the both of you on becoming the festive superstars of this year's Charmony Festival. Before entering the Grand Theater, I, on behalf of the organizers, extend my sincere congratulations to you, wishing you joy under their radiance. Your endeavors are worthy of extra recognition, and I've taken steps to ensure that. However, this reward is not a material one, but rather the opportunity for an open and honest communication between us. As previously promised, my sister, Mr. Yang, and I have met with the Dream Master. We delved into the truth about Penacony and its Stellaron, and have come to a consensus. Both I and the Oak family cannot acquiesce to your request.
Just as expected.
We acknowledge the perspective of you, Nameless. Penacony does require change, but not as you propose. The planet of festivities cannot and will not revert to a place characterized by chaos, disorder, or anarchy. Through your journey of overcoming obstacles, you must have glimpsed the essence of that era. The vulnerable ruthlessly eliminated, equality non-existent, common folk living precarious lives, eking out a dreary existence. Ultimately, only heroes like yourselves manage to achieve success. But I would dare ask, if you did not possess the special status of having a Stellaron, and you were but an anonymous and frail member among the masses, which Penacony would you prefer? A dystopia for the survival of the fittest, or a sweet dream paradise for all?
That's not the point! Don't let him mislead you!
Mr. Sunday, even if the members of the Oak family can't fully agree on what to do about the Stellaron, now's not exactly the time to be holding an extensive discourse about Penacony's past and future, is it? The Stellaron issue concerns the life and death of everyone on Penacony. If anyone has a better suggestion, the crew is more than willing to listen. Also, it'd be best to tell us the ins and outs of that meeting. This way, we'll at least know what Welt and Miss Robin are dealing with, and the reason why they failed to make our appointment.
Ah, Navigator. That is precisely my intention. With all present, let's begin by discussing the details of that meeting. Let's talk about our tribulations and choices, our ideals and beliefs, and our final course of action.
You mean to say that for the longest time, there have been scoundrels who would use the Charmony Festival?
Indeed, Dream Master. Once the Charmony Festival begins, the Stellaron's powers, along with the song, will be broadcast across the entire planet of Penacony. And then everyone in their dreams will be unable to awaken.
This is indeed surprising to me. The dreamscape is maintained by the collective effort of the 5 families. If someone were to use the Charmony Festival to recklessly disseminate the power of the Stellaron, This individual must hold a position of great authority. Do you have any suspects?
I'd like to ask, did you really not know of the Stellarons' existence?
I would have never thought that this nameless would...
If I have offended, the Astral Express extends its sincere apologies. But the current circumstances are dire and leave no room for meticulous inquiry. We're doing this out of concern for the Dreamscape's safety.
Dream Master, it's just to prove that the Charmony Festival has nothing to do with the Stellaron. If we're being overly cautious, I will return to the stage to offer tribute in song.
Sunday, Robin. I've watched you two grow up and know your dispositions like the back of my hand. Both of you, right now, can surely be lauded as their most devout advocates. The magnitude of this matter is enormous and cannot be taken lightly. Since Mr. Yang has asked with such earnestness, I will personally respond in kind. Someday, might I ask you to beseech them to cast their light unto me, and question me in their stead, so that no lies may be concealed?
I will do as you command.
Robin, could I entrust you to be present as a witness, to document the truth, and to proclaim my innocence, so that all slander may be utterly dispelled?
I will do as you command.
May thy will be carried out on earth, just as it is in the heavens.
Oh, triple-faced soul, please sear his tongue and palm.
Let us begin. There is nothing else to prepare.
Understood. Question. Have you devoted your life to your god?
Naturally.
Do you love your god as you do yourself?
Naturally.
Have you strayed from the path expected by your god, betraying their name?
Never.
Have you ever been inordinate with your asks of your god, coveting more than the foundation of the creation itself?
Never.
Then, a final question. Do you swear to fulfill all vows, past, present, and future?
With the Eon as my witness, if I do not deliver on my words, or if I renege on my vows, may I be cursed in accordance with divine law.
They have seen your faith, and have endorsed your faith. With this, it can be evidenced...
Just a moment.
What is it, Mr. Yang?
I have another question I hope to have answered. To my understanding, the family's harmony and prosperity have never relied on so-called divine laws. The god you both mentioned, are they truly Shipe?
Mr. Yang should know that those belonging to the family toil together as if they were kin, embracing solidarity and unity under their light. Such a delicate and complex symphony. Which other god could perfectly harmonize this, if not for the Great One, Shipe?
Perfectly harmonize. Therein lies the problem. It isn't an outsider lurking in the shadows who changed the harmony, but a dissonance that has surreptitiously emerged from within this very symphony itself. In the distant past, there existed an Eon. With one flick of the wrist, they crafted the laws of the cosmos. Their followers formed the Beyond the Sky Choir, spreading solemn and reverent hymns throughout the unit. Later, they fell. The route traversed by this eon clashed with the harmony, ultimately being absorbed and fused into it. The chorus that once reverberated across, though an eon may perish, paths with no masters still linger. In the all-forgiving harmony, echoes of bygone dissonance may subtly arise.
Mr. Yang, being overly astute can be a detriment. Especially when you find yourself alone and without allies.
So this is how it is.
For the sake of our grand cause someday, please afford these two an opportunity to rest.
What?
Sorry, Robin. It's just you. I did not wish for you to know this. It's a pit.
So, this is the true reason I can't sing? The shadow that envelops Penacony is actually...
We were never children of the harmony. Our ideal paradise could not have been crafted by Xipe. True bliss can only be guaranteed by the one who transcends the many. Within the foundation of law, humanity establishes civilization, and through harmony, we obtain order.
Unbelievable. To think that there would be remnants of the Order on Penacony.
What have you done with Mr. Yang and Miss Robin?
Don't worry. I just gave them some time alone to ponder their fates.
You should know that these actions make you an enemy of the Astral Express.
Should we need to stand against the Nameless, it would only be myself and the Oak family involved. But we haven't reached that point yet, have we? Your efforts for the justice of Penacony are evident to everyone, and have been... Patience is a virtue. However, I won't hold it against you. On the contrary, I'm here to make my intentions clear.
If it is the Order that drove you to imprison Welt and Robin, and you're using them to coerce our compliance, then there'll be no point in entertaining any type of discussion.
You're mistaken, Miss Himiko. They are in very safe hands, and just as the family has always proclaimed, no one can be harmed in the dreamscape, least of all in the beautiful new world belonging to the Order. Penacony and the entire universe have witnessed far too much innocent bloodshed. The strong wield their blades against the weak, and the victors push the vanquished to the brink of life. Natural selection. The world abides by this principle, establishing the well-being of humanity atop the corpses of the downtrodden. Only we, or rather, I.
So you've decided to resurrect a dead Eon? No one's ever done such a thing.
If Miss Himiko is interested, let's draw back the veil and speak candidly. I've always firmly believed that people can understand one another through peaceful means. I'm willing to divulge the unembellished truth as to the intentions of the Order's Pathstriders, so that you will make better judgment for the Astral Express, for Penacony, and for this stretch of the universe. Words can hardly do justice to the beauty of that ideal. So, come with me, everyone. Let us retrace our steps and see once again where this road leads.
Huh? Where do you...
Welcome. This isn't any location in Penacony's dreamscape. It's my inner world. The reason the scenery before you remains unchanged.
Did you do the same to Welt?
It's a tuning process. Stronger in effect and more draining on the mind. The gray-haired guest has experienced it before. Tuning allows you to intuitively grasp my feelings. Now, everyone, please look at the huge screen. The road we once took begins here. From this point on, you will witness the numerous decisions I've faced. I believe after going through similar predicaments, you'll be able to better understand my thoughts. Let's begin. The first decision. A story about a baby bird. This story happened when Robin and I were very young. We were victims of the Stellaron disaster, and the family's Mr. Gopher Wood, who would later become the Dream Master of Penacony, saw that we siblings had no one to turn to and took us in. Later on, Robin and I lived a time with nary a care in the world. One day, after dinner, while my younger sister and I were lounging about in Mr. Gopher Wood's yard, we spotted a fledgling Charmony dove all on its own. That baby bird was tiny. It didn't even have all of its feathers, and it couldn't sing. When we found it, it was already on its last breath. We decided to build a nest for it right there and then. However, thinking back, that winter was unusually cold, with fierce winds at night in the yard, not to mention the many poisonous bugs and wild beasts in the vicinity. It was clear that if we left the fledgling in the yard, it stood no chance of surviving until spring. So, I suggested we take it inside, place it on the shelf by the window, and asked the adults to fashion a cage for it. We decided that when it regained its strength enough to spread its wings, we would release it back into the wild. The tragic part, something that we'd never considered, its destiny was to... Now, I pass the power of choice to you all. Faced with this situation, stick to the original plan and build a nest with soft net where the Charmony dove fell, or build a cage for it and feed it, giving it the utmost care from within the warmth of a home. I eagerly await your answer.
It looks like he really has no intention of imprisoning us. If it's just a quiz, I suppose it's fine to humor him. Back to the question. I would personally choose to build the little Charmony dove a cage. No special reason. I do think that a fledgling should have the right to fly into the sky. But if it can't even live to that point, then there's nothing to talk about to begin with.
That guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? But fine, I'll answer, I guess. If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something. And that'd just be too sad.
I can't decipher his intentions right now, but based solely on that question, I would probably choose to build that dove a cage. Even if I was gonna release it back into the sky, it'd have to be strong enough to fly first. If I left it where I found it, I fear it'd never get the chance to fly ever again.
guy just casually throws this kind of question at us? What exactly is his deal? If it were me, I guess I'd choose to build a cage for the little Charmony dove. After all, leaving it there, it's bound to get hurt by wild animals or something. And that'd just be too sad.
I'm happy to see that you made a choice similar to ours. If your mind is made up, let me reveal the outcome of it. We passionately nursed it back to health, preparing only the best food for it every day. We even preened its feathers. Later, on the day that Robin left Penacony, we opened the cage door and let it fly. I watched it for a long while by the window, probably about 3. Finally, on the 137th attempt, it succeeded. The fall shattered its wings. It writhed helpless. I deeply regret the choices we made. Next, let us head to the second decision. This story happened when I was appointed as Bronze Melodia, a position exclusive to the Oak family. It was during that period that I had the opportunity to hear voices from all corners of the dreamscape. Joy, sorrow. He was a dream chaser and an illegal stowaway. He told me I sold everything I could at home. The house, the land. He had a plan in place. He would buy back his children once he had made his fortune and enjoy Penacony's beautiful dream with them. After hearing the Dream Chaser's story, I immediately appealed to the Bloodhound family. I'll tell you the outcome soon. For now, I'd like you all to make a choice. Will you do as I did and try to convince the Bloodhound family to stop their pursuit so that the Dream Chaser may live peacefully and realize his wishes? Or will you remain silent, leaving him to languish while the hounds are hot on his heels until his inevitable judgment arrives? I look forward to everyone's decisions. Who knows?